Hey, today is Monday the 10th of November. We're starting a new vlog. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kaylee. I'm owner of Iris Inspired and I make quirky and alternative bags, purses and accessories. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. It really does mean the world to me for you all to come here and join on this journey. If you've seen last week's or even the last two weeks, you'll know that I've been quite ill. But we're back. I feel so much better today. I finished up my antibiotics and yeah, I feel pretty much back to normal. My voice, at least to me, sounds a little off still. I don't know if that's coming across to you guys. If it is, I'm sorry. I've still got a little bit of a cough, but it's only really bothering me at night now. So I'm back. I'm working as usual. I'm still trying to pace and rest because that's just part of life with a chronic illness. But yeah, we're back. This week, my plan is full-on Christmas market prep. So not this coming weekend, but the following weekend is my first Christmas market of the year. And I then have them every other weekend right up until Christmas. So I think my last market is on the 21st of December. So yeah, we're going to be busy. I do have potential ones in between that, but I'm trying to leave it open just to give myself time to rest and recover. And as I say, pace. So that I don't burn myself out and I am able to attend them. And have some energy to enjoy Christmas. But yeah, part of that is I'm planning on overstocking some of my more popular items. So this week is going to be all about bag buddies. So we're going to be doing key rings, cable tidies, trolley tokens, boxy pouches, pocket pouches, all of those things, which honestly I generally put off doing, and I tend to batch make them anyway, just because my brain tells me that it's a really tedious job. In reality, when I start doing it, I know that it's not actually as bad as my brain makes me think it is. But yeah, my brain seeks novelty, and doing over and over repeating batch sews is not what my brain likes to do. But it has to be done. So that's what we're doing this week. Usually I use all of my offcuts from my pre-printed rolls of vinyl, which I do have a bunch. I do have some. But this time round, we have the benefit of having offcuts of my printable vinyl. So they are just completely blank pieces of vinyl, and I'm going to be printing things to the correct scale for these items, because I think that's one of the things that puts me off of doing it. With my pre-printed stuff, it's a preset scale, and I get so frustrated because they are not scaled for small items, and I'm trying to piece it and trying to get like the best cut, and that's just not possible. Especially when you're using offcuts. I could do it if I fussy cut, but even then it's really awkward and wasteful. So we are printing this week, which is great. It's amazing. But it is now 2:00 on Monday. I have spent the entire morning. I was just going to tile a couple of my newest files so that I could use them. But I am now 200 deep into pre-tiling all of my seamless files, because it's something I've been meaning to do for ages. Each time I take time off, I say I'm going to do it, and I haven't. And apparently today was the day. And when your brain finally allows you to do something you've been putting off, you do it. So that's what today's been. I had hoped to have already printed and to be cutting everything out by now. That's not happened. But in fairness, doing all this tiling is probably going to make my life easier in the long run. So I'm going to stick with that while my brain allows me. And yeah, it's probably not the most interesting for you because it is literally just computer stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. I have just gotten some post. So there's two piece of post-it. One of them is some Crimbo basket stuff. So I'm going to open that separately. I'm not going to show that to you now. I'm going to save all of that up and do a special Crimbo basket vlog where I share all of that. Basically, I don't want to give spoilers. I don't know where this is coming out, like when this will come out, when you'll see it. But I just want to make sure that everyone that's ordered them is going to be a mystery. So that's all being saved and that's all going to be shown together. But the other one is Magpie Market goodies. So I am going to move the camera to give you a proper view and we'll open that up together now. And then I will get back to work because, yeah, motivation. Hopefully I'll get printing and cutting and everything tomorrow. If I can just do all the digital stuff today, that would be great. But yeah, I'm going to flip the camera and yeah, see you in a bit. So it's Tuesday morning. I've just come in yesterday. As you'll know, I got distracted doing all of my files. Oh, it's not even all of them. It was just the newest. I did like I think I finished on about 250 that I tiled and got ready. Which yes makes my life a whole lot easier, but it was a good chunk of the day that I did not need to spend doing. But yeah, it's done. It's done. I did then get to printing, cutting, everything. So I cut out 35 cable tidies. And I cut those on the cutting machine. So they've got the little slits pre-cut and they've got 2 holes pre-cut as well. They are all identical, and I use my bigger scraps because I've got like some strips. And I just put those on the cutting machine. Then I did all of the trolley tokens. They're just clipped together at the moment to keep the 2 styles together. But yeah, they're all cut. I ended up cutting these by hand, just because my cutting machine can be a bit finicky with this little top bit, and sometimes it likes to rip it, and I just thought I would just cut it by hand. I took it, I sat in front of a video and just went through. Which, yeah, so let's dismantle one so I can show you. So you got the back piece, which is just the basic teardrop, and then the front piece it's probably easier to show you the back, 2 holes and a little slit cut in it for the trolley token. So yeah, they're just clipped together, sew around them, and then I'll put a little eyelet and a keyring in them. Hello, mister. Hey, you come to say hi? No. Hey. Good boy. Right. I'm filming at the moment. I'm filming at the moment. You want to say hi? You checking out my work? Yeah. You good boy. You're after treats. I've already given you treats. You don't need any more. The vet says you're fat. Yeah. Well, she doesn't say you're fat. She just says you're getting a little chunky. You're not quite at fat, but you're heading in that direction. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to fat shame you. Back. What was I saying? Yeah, so trolley token. So today I'm just going to go around and sew those up. I have ordered some more eyelets. I don't know when they're going to arrive because I'm pretty sure I don't have enough. But we can sew them all up. The eyelets can be done another day separately. And then, yeah, I've done 30 of those. So that should be cool. And I do still have tiny little, I can't even pick some up, tiny little scrap pieces where I cut around them. But I have these little star punches, which I have been using my scraps to make little confettis to go in my orders. So I've used the big size. I've got like a chunk of big size ones, and I just thought I'd go through. I've done a little test punch. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this. And I've done a little baby one. I've done a little baby one. So I think I will go through and just use the tiny corners to punch out some small ones. So I've got some size variety. And then as and when I remember, I can put them in my orders as little confettis. And I just thought that's a really good, like, no waste solution to the tiny bits, because there is nothing I can do about those. Like, those, that is gonna happen. And yeah, this is just a way to use them so I don't have to throw anything, because I hate throwing anything away. I hoard every single little piece. So yeah. But yeah, we're gonna get to sewing, I guess. That's not gonna be all of today. I haven't quite thought. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm also going to try and cut a coffin wallet out, because if you've seen last week's vlog, I started designing a live streaming setup thing on Streamlabs. So I'm thinking a coffin wallet would be a good thing to try and stream, because I just think it'll be a good thing to stream, in all honesty. So I was thinking of cutting one of those out and seeing about possibly streaming tonight, depending on how Sam feels when she gets home from work. Because I want her to kind of monitor and just check that I've got the settings right. After that, like, she won't need to be around, but for the first one, I kind of feel like I'd like her to be around so that she can troubleshoot for me. So if she's up for it, I might stream tonight. If not, it'll be another day. But either way, I think it would be good to have it cut out so I can just go. I do need to cut out like 6 coffin wallets, I think. What's on my list? 5. I need to cut out 5 coffin wallets anyway, so we might just do that. And yeah, I don't know. We'll play it by ear. We'll see. I know I said this week's going to be bag buddies, so I might try and do some boxy pouches actually, or cut them out. I don't know. I'm rambling now, so we're going to stop and get to sewing because I know that we're going to do that. And I'll see you in a bit. Hey, so it's about 1:30ish now, and we've got all of them done, or all of them sewn. They're not finished yet. I still need to add the grommet, and the keychain. I don't know how many I have. in terms of the grommets. I have ordered more. I don't know when they're arriving, so I will have a look, see if I've got enough, because I know I've done 30 of these. We'll see if I've got enough of those. If so, I'll get all those done and finished, because that'll be a nice like tick off my list. Although thinking about it, I also don't know how many trolley tokens I have on hand, so I might need to order some more of those as well. We'll have a look. We'll check. We'll check. And then I think I am going to dig through some vinyl and pick out and cut out some boxy pouches, because I literally have one of those left. So that is probably top of my bag buddies list. So yeah, we're going to try and get those cut, I think, today. And we'll try and get the zipper tapes and everything cut as well, so they are ready to sew. Not tomorrow, because I usually have Wednesdays off, but we'll get them ready so they can sew Thursday. I think that's the plan of action. Yep. So I'm probably going to take a break and get some lunch, because I'm terrible at remembering to do that. And I've just remembered that's a thing. So yeah. Oh, also, I just took in this box. It's quite weighty. It's another Crimbo basket box. So I'm going to go open that up as well. Not going to show you, because all a surprise, but you will see eventually. It will be in a future vlog. I just don't want to give spoilers. So yeah, gonna go open that, then have lunch, then I'll be back for the boxy pouches. So I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Hey, it's later in the day, not as late as the lighting makes it look. We're now well and truly into winter. I hate it. I think it's about 4:30, 4:45, and I went off and had a lie down and stuff, had a bit of a wobble. Kind of came out of nowhere, don't really know. I thought I was pacing okay, but I don't know. Sometimes these things just happen. It would explain why Nugget was fussing so much. But yeah. So I had a lie down. That's all cool. Then I came back and I did have enough eyelets, which is cool. So I finished off the trolley tokens. I'm currently debating whether I use these new fastenings, and it's got like a little lobster clasp on the end, or I don't know if they're just too big for the little trolley tokens. I don't know. I'm going to sit on it for a bit before I go attaching all of them, because if I decide I hate it, I don't want to have to take them all off again. So yeah, we're going to have a see. I'm going to ask Sam, see what she thinks. I also had just enough trolley tokens. I literally only have one left now, so I am going to have to go and order some more, but at least those are done. And then I have moved on and I did design and print the coffin wallet. So I went with these little mushroom spoods because I love them. I love them so much. So we've gone with those. I've designed that. I'm pretty sure I mentioned earlier that I am planning on live streaming, and I'm going to sew up a coffin wallet. So this is for that. I have just realised I did not cut out lining. I'm going to have to do that. I don't know what colour I'm going to go for. See, the question is, do I just go with red? Or do I custom print? Because I'm not sure my red will be a perfect match. Or I mean, I could just go with black, I guess. Don't know. What do you reckon? Don't know. It'll be far too late by the time by the time this comes out. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to hold the red next to it and see how off it is and whether the black works. I don't know. But it's so cute. So we've just got zipper panel and then card slot panel, but you can't really see. There are card slots cut into it. I cut it on my Cricut. So they're all precise and everything, which is nice. But yeah, I'm going to figure out the lining for this. And then I will probably call it a day and have a lie down. Evaluate how I feel after that as to whether I do actually live stream tonight. We'll see. We'll find out, won't we? I'll probably check in with you guys tomorrow now. Not tomorrow. Thursday. Because tomorrow is Wednesday. And I'm going to take Wednesday off. Because pacing, looking after myself, and all of those good things. So yeah, I will see you on Thursday. Hey, so it's Thursday today. I have spent the morning cutting out a bunch of boxy pouches. So I've got 12 large, 12 small. And we're just going to try and work our way through those today and get as many of them as done as possible. Ideally, I'd like to get all of them done, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if you would have seen, I think I recorded clips of me cutting it out, and I might even have put clips, but I did actually go live on Tuesday. We sewed, where is it? There it is. We sewed this adorable little mushroom spood coffin wallet. So I'm really happy with it. I really love it. The live stream was okay. It was a little stressful getting online. But once we were online, it was fine. Everything seemed to work okay. So next time I will put out a post before and see if we can get a few more people. But yeah, I think it is something I'll do again. I don't know how regularly I'll do it, but it was fun. So yeah, that was the other day. But yeah, today is just sewing through all of these boxy pouches. As I say, we've got 24. It is, I don't know what the time is. What's the time? It's about 11:30 now, so it should be doable. It should be doable. I now need to go through and cut out all the zipper tapes and everything and get those all ready. I don't know if I have enough tags. I'll have to check if I've got enough tags. If not, we might be making tags. Clearly I didn't think this through or plan this out at all. But yeah, we are still on our bag buddy journey, and we'll get as many of these done as possible, and I will bring you along. See you in a bit. Bye. I made a real mess of my desk. Look at that mountain. I need to put that away before I can do anything else.
No.
Hey, so it's now Sunday. Yeah, I think I last spoke to you Thursday, when I was cutting out boxy pouches. So I think with you guys, I think I cut out 12 of each size, so 24 total. I then ended up seeing a scrap piece, the perfect size for a boxy pouch. So I cut that out, and then I needed to obviously balance that and cut one large to match. And then I was like, well, 13, that's an odd number. And so, long story short, we've ended up with 30 boxy pouches. Yeah. So we added to the workload, but I was then preparing all the zipper tape, and I ended up cutting myself quite badly, which was fun. So I did get it on video, which, yeah, wasn't the best, but I then had to patch myself up and, yeah, take a bit of a break. Obviously, step away for a while. So I then came back. I came back Thursday evening and did sew some up, but turns out, actually, the cut is right on my knuckle, and I thought, well, it's not going to impact me too much because obviously I can't use my fingers anyway. Turns out, no, I use this knuckle is my primary grip. It is a big part of how I use my hands now. So turns out it actually had a big impact. So I was much slower at sewing than usual, and I had to focus a lot more on what I was doing. So I haven't really stepped in, I haven't filmed too much, but yeah, Friday, again, I did another 10, but it was kind of slow and painful going. So again, I didn't talk to you guys. Yesterday, I was off. I was with family and that. And then I've come in today and we finished them off. So we've got 30 boxy pouches all sewn up. We've got 15 large, 15 small, ready to go for my Christmas markets. I'm hoping 30 should cover it. The plan for the rest of today, I want to get some glasses cleaners printed. I do have a note somewhere. I can't remember how many I plan on making, but I've written it all down. I have planned it out. I think it's about 12 that I want to get done. So yeah, the rest of today I plan on printing those out and getting those sewn up. And yeah, so we've done quite a lot of bag buddies this week. We've done 30 trolley tokens, 35 cable tidies, 30 boxy pouches, and hopefully 15 glasses cleaners, which is a nice big step towards my Christmas market stock. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. My finger is feeling better. It's no longer sore and tender. I do still have to obviously be careful with it, but yeah, I am working back at pretty much my usual speed again now. So yeah, we should be fine. Hope I think it's achievable to get the 15 glasses cleaners done, so I'll take you along. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, let's get sewing. Hey, so it's now much later on Sunday, and I have had real issues with my printer, and my computer and my printer just aren't friends right now. And I've had paper jams, and I've had stress. Is what I've had. So I haven't got any of the glasses cleaners printed. I haven't got any of them sewn. Nothing. So today has been, yeah, and I don't quite know how to sort it. Sam's not around at the moment, so I can't ask her either. So yeah, I did have to walk away a little bit ago and just breathe, and yeah, because I was getting really frustrated with it. I have managed to clear the print jam, but I still can't get my computer to send the print to my printer, which yeah has just thrown a spanner in the works and has meant I've wasted a day, which is perfect. It's fine. It's fine, really. We'll just have to do a bit extra next week. So yeah, I'm going to call the vlog here. I'm going to give it one more chance. If it does work, you'll see a clip. If not, you'll see my end card. So wish me luck. And I'll just say thank you so much for being here. It really does mean a world to me. And yeah, we have had a productive week, barring today. So I am happy with how much we've done this week. So thank you for coming along. Next week, it's going to be purses and wallets. I need to do a bunch of coffin wallets. And I have a market next Sunday, which is my first market of the Christmas variety. So excited about that. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. I hope you'll join me next week. And thank you for being here. I love you all.